Hello and welcome to Sports Hub. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Modern Sinkala. Remember to give us feedback on the program by sending your comments on Facebook to Sports Hub Facebook page or Modern Sinkala Sports. Or you can send a WhatsApp message to 0955 20 29 04, 0955 20 29 04. Today I'm hosting a boxer and a footballer. Both are fresh talents. I'll introduce them shortly. So make sure you stay with us. On How Much You Know Your Sportsmen and Women segment, the other week when I featured Elijah Litana, we had one person at least who gave feedback and got it correctly, and this was Kaundula of Charleston in Lusaka. Well done, congratulations. Yes, you got it correct, even though you answered during the repeat program, which is okay, of course. Last week, I showed you a photo of Joseph No Pressure Chingangu. This one, no one got it correctly. So Joseph No Pressure Chingangu, yes, that one. So he's a former national heavyweight champion. He fought a number of boxers like Francis Galagata Zulu. I'm sure you remember that fight where Galagata was defeated. He once fought Klitschko, even though he lost. So that's Joseph No Pressure Chingangu. At some point he even formed his own stable, but he's been quiet of late. So okay, how about this one? Can you manage to identify the following sportsman? If you do, then you can send your comments on Facebook to Sports Hub page or Modern Sinkala Sports, or you can send a WhatsApp message to 0955 20 29 04. Remember to follow, like these pages that I've mentioned, and also message on WhatsApp. So can you identify the following sportsman who will be on your screen shortly? Can you manage? All right, so you know what to do. It's 0955 20 29 04. Yes, that man. Who is that man there on your screen? I'll be so glad to hear from you. He was and he is still a national hero. Well, let's see who are the geniuses who follow Zambian sports. All right, so before I introduce my guests in the studio, let me look at some of the results, some of the events that happened over the weekend in the African Rally Championship. At the weekend, Leroy Gomes and his wife Eshla, who was the navigator, were in Ivory Coast and won that event, which is the first round of the National Motor Rally Championship. Congratulations to Leroy and Eshla. So that means that they have at least a chance to win the African Rally Championship. So he did very well. Gomes and his wife, he was driving a Mitsubishi Evolution 9. He left his Ford Fiesta R5. So well done. And soon he'll be competing in the National Rally Championship, which will be taking place on the 12th of March. And they'll be arriving in Zambia on Thursday. That will be in Ndola. All right, from Motor Rally, let's go to boxing. We saw mouth-watering bouts which were there. In the Bantamweight International title fight, we saw Lina Kashweka of Zambia beating Chimwemwe Banda of Malawi via technical knockout in the third round. Super Bantamweight International title fight, Gracious Simualizi of Zambia beat Aubrey Masumba of Malawi in the first round. It was via technical knockout. Then in the light welterweight international title fight, Mumbela Mukoni of Zambia beat Issa Piri on a unanimous point decision. It was a controversial decision because Issa Piri's one was advancing more. Then lightweight international title fight, another one. So it was Remy Simbe of Zambia against Grech Mukwapolo of Malawi, and Remy won on unanimous point decision. Then the other fight was in the Bantamweight international title fight between Devi Mwale of Zambia and Bongan Makovora of Zimbabwe. We saw Devi Mwale winning on unanimous point decision. In the welterweight international title fight between Julius Indongo of Namibia and Sharif Boom Boom Kasongo, we saw Julius Indongo winning on technical knockout. Then in the flyweight international title fight, we saw Alfred Muwo beating Robert Kachizia, also via technical knockout. And the final one, which disappointed many Zambians because they were hoping that Catherine Piri would win, but Catherine lost to Kudakwashe Chiwandire. It was also via split point decision actually after 10 rounds. So tough luck to Catherine Piri. Better luck next time as you contemplate on whether retiring or moving forward. But the best way is to bounce strongly so that you can retire on a good note. Then in the CAF Confederation Cup, we saw Zanaco again, the poor form continuing. This time they lost to Al Ahly Tripoli of Libya by 2-0. Yeah, quite a disappointing result for Zanaco because now they need to win all the remaining 3 matches. But will it be possible? If they don't pick up a win in the remaining, if they even lose one, then that's it. They won't be able to progress to the quarterfinals of the CAF Confederation Cup. So tough luck to Zanaco. Let's go to the MTN Super League. So Zesco United beating Green Buffaloes by 3-0. Then Green Eagles beat Chambishi 1-0. Kafue Celtic 0. Lusaka Dynamos 1. Then Konkola Blades 2. Indeni 1. Nkana 0. Kansanshi Dynamos 0. Power Dynamos 1. Kwazi 0. Prison Leopards 0. Cowboy Warriors 0. Then on Sunday we saw Red Arrows coming from behind to beat Forest Rangers by 2-1. That's in FAS MTN League. And then let's look at the second tier, which is the FAS Eden University National Division 1 League. We saw FC Muza beating City of Lusaka by 2-1. Kaisa 1, Goms 0. Livingston Pirates 1, Quattro Kalumbila 0. Wapula Green Eagles 1, Zesco Malaiti Rangers 1. Young Green Buffaloes 2, Kito United 1. Trident 0, Lumwana Radiance 0. On Sunday, we saw Nchanga Rangers whitewashing Young Green Eagles by 3-0. So these are some of the results that we picked from the weekend. So time for me now to introduce the guests in the studio. And the first one we have is a footballer. This one is called Siomala Mapepa. So Mapepa, if you can just come and join me here. So Mapepa is the one who scored the winning goal for Zambia in the game against Namibia, the qualifiers. So she's a winger, especially she plays on the left wing, so we'll be able to understand more regarding Mapepa, Siomala Mapepa. Interesting name. So she plays for Lusaka Dynamos women's team and now also plays for the Copper Queens. All right, we also have a boxer, Margaret Tembo, 21 years of age, and she's won a number of medals. Margaret, you can just come and join us here as we hear your story. Margaret, you can come through to the stage. Margaret Tembo, she is, well, those days they used to call them amateur boxers, but now they are called non-professional boxers. Yes, they are called. So that's Margaret Tembo there with a number of medals that she's won. She'll be able to tell us which medal she won from where and so forth. And later on we'll be joined by the media officer for Lusaka Dynamos. Well, Rhoda Sakala, you can come and join us just now. Though we'll be able to release you shortly, because the concentration will be on the 2 athletes that we have. That's Rhoda Sakala. Ladies, it's an all-ladies team here. Thank you very much for joining me here. Okay, all right. Let me start with you, Margaret. Give us, what can I say? Let me say the early life, your early life, where you were born from. Are you able to take off your cap so that we see your face properly? Yes, that's more like it. So, Margaret, you can tell us where you were born from, which neighborhood you grew up from, and so forth.
My name's Margaret Tembo. I was born in Lusaka, Zambia. And I'm 21 years of age. I started my boxing career in 2012.
Wow, 2012, and we're talking about 10 years now. So you've been fighting for the last 10 years. You started when you were 11?
Yes, I started when I was 11 years old.
All right, what motivated you?
What motivated me was Esther Piri, because she used to inspire me a lot. I used to watch her save law when I was like young. I was like, okay, when I grow up, I also want to become like Esther Piri. I also want to become like her, just like that. If Esther Piri can do that in the ring, then I can also do it.
Okay. Well, you how did your parents take it when they heard, you know, you were taking up boxing?
At first, because I'm raised by a single parent, and you know how it feels. And at first, mom did know that I was doing boxing. She knows when I was maybe when I introduced her to my coach. That's when mom really came to know about it. Like, okay, my daughter, she's now a boxer, and for her to stop me boxing, she did not do that, because she's my inspiration as well, because she has been pushing me hard to go forward my career.
Okay, right. Let's hear from Siomala. Siomala, give us your introduction, where you were born from, which neighborhood, and what inspired you to start football.
Well, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Siomala Mapepa. I was born in Nangoma.
Nangoma, that's in Central Province, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
In Nangoma, and the most thing that inspired me in football is I like the way Barbara plays football.
Okay.
That is the most thing that I like about Barbara, is the speed, confidence, power play. Yeah, she inspires me a lot, and I think I can do better. Even me, I can do something.
That's great. So you started playing football in Nangoma?
Yeah, I started playing football in Nangoma when I was 7 years old. I was playing inter schools.
Inter schools?
Yeah.
Okay. So by then you had already started watching Barbara Band?
No, not yet.
Okay. So who inspired you to get into football? At what point did you think, okay, I think I can play football, let me concentrate on football?
First thing I would like to say is I really appreciate my late coach, Coach Patrick Ndamundia. Yeah, he's the man who did everything for me, that I can get inspired in football. She taught me so many lot of things.
Okay.
Yeah. May he so rest in peace.
Is he the one who spotted you in Nangoma?
Yeah, he was the one.
Okay.
Sure.
Then he brought you to Chibolia Queens?
Yeah, to Chibolia Queens when I was 12 years. Yeah, that's when I started football at Chibolia in 2011. Yeah.
Okay. Wow. How was your stay at Chibolia Queens? How was your experience?
Not so much that the experience that I have right now. Yeah, it was a bit of suffering, like don't have jerseys, boots, yeah, something like that.
Wow. I remember maybe the time when you were playing, were you playing with the likes of Toela and Kata that time?
Yeah.
The left back for national team, Margaret Tembo.
Margaret Tembo, Ushomo Mwemba. Yeah.
Competition in the Bwanjija time?
Competition in the course, but competition in the course.
Okay. But when Zocha Kwamene kuwing?
Yeah, I was number 11. I used to play 11.
Okay.
Yeah.
So at what point did you go to Lusaka Dynamos?
I went to Lusaka Dynamos in 2020.
Okay. How was the reception there? How were you received at Lusaka Dynamos? And how did you find the environment, especially coming from Chibolia Queens?
environment kuja kanabwa kachinja chakanabwa kaonekako ati at least level inafikako hapa. It can be something else. Yeah.
That's you there. Okay. I'm sure that is, you are being given a welcome after coming from South Africa.
Yeah.
Okay, and we'll be getting to that. Rod, tell us how has Siomala performed at Lusaka Dynamos from the time she joined in 2020?
Wow. Siomala joined Lusaka Dynamos in 2020. She joined, as in Lusaka Dynamos was introduced, Lusaka Dynamos ladies was introduced in 2020. So she came before the trials. She didn't attend trials, she was just brought after the trials. But then her performance wasn't that well. But when Lusaka Dynamos coaches taught her everything, what to do, all the ground things, she's better. Yes. She has improved very much.
And you are very much impressed with her as a club?
Very much impressed.
Okay. All right. Margaret, I can see you are holding a number of medals. Tell us one by one those medals and where you won them from and how your experience was.
Okay. I'll start with this one because it's my favorite.
Okay.
Yes. This one, in 2016, I became a first female boxer of the year. And so
how did you become the best female boxer?
Okay. Above all, I just have to say it's hard work and determination, because without hard work and for me to be determined for what I do, it wasn't easy for me to get this medal. And in 2016, I wasn't expecting such, and also my coach wasn't expecting. He was surprised.
Okay,
yes.
Who is your coach?
Coach Ariel Banda.
Coach Ariel Banda.
Yes.
Okay, interesting.
And this one, I got it in 2019. In 2019, Botswana Region 4 Games.
Okay.
It's a silver medal. I got a silver medal.
Okay, just
Yes.
hold it nicely. And that you were representing Zambia.
Yes, I
in
was.
Botswana.
Yes.
How was your experience at that tournament?
So far, so good. Because it was elite. It was elite. Yes. So I got that experience, how to fight elite boxer. You know, you just have to be strong. So I got a silver medal, and I was so happy, because I think to fight international, it's not easy. You have to get support, and your coaches, they expect a lot from you. Yeah, so it wasn't easy, and I was very much impressed with myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
And this one, I got it in Zimbabwe. That was 4 nation tournaments.
Again, you are
And it's a
representing
gold.
Zambia?
Yes, I was representing Zambia, and it's a gold medal. I got in Zimbabwe.
Wow. How was also the experience there in Zimbabwe?
The experience was good, because I got a silver medal from Botswana and a gold medal from Zimbabwe, because a silver medal really made me to be who I am, because I was chosen the first female boxer in Zambia to be represent in AIBA. I was chosen to be the best boxer of the year 2020.
Great.
So yes.
Okay.
And I think this one, I got it at the OIDC. I fought international fight again against the Malawan.
Okay.
Yes, I won the bout, and it's a gold medal.
Well done.
Thank you.
Done. So in which weight category are you?
Flyweight, that is 52.
52 kg.
Yes.
All right. So wow. So for now, would you remember how many fights you fought, and have you lost any?
Yes, it's possible. I have more than 200 fights. And
Wow.
Yes.
At 21, you have more than 200 fights.
Yes, in non-pro rank, and I've lost a few. That is 15.
Okay.
Yes.
are you able to tell us the worst experience that you had in boxing, where maybe bali kupola ola then wafimba kumenso shani?
Not really that. I think the worst experience that I experienced in boxing, it was I was dropped out to go for Olympics qualifiers. That really got me somewhere, so I was really left helpless and hopeless. Yeah, so my coaches really encouraged me, like, okay, this is not the end of the world, you can still do it. And here I am now. I'm a prospect to go to the All African Games, and
wow.
I think All African Games is just a step through my to go to the Olympics 2022, and that would be great for us women to represent Zambia, to raise our mother nation flag there, because for us women it's very difficult for them to include us to the national team. So we would like to thank the ZBF, that is Zambian Boxing Federation, for them to give us the wonderful opportunity for us to go to the Commonwealth Games, so that we can go there and represent our mother nation, so that we can prepare for us to go to the Olympics.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my aim.
All right. Let me get back to Siomala. At Lusaka Dynamos, would you remember any memorable game that you played well and you contributed to your team winning something?
The game where Java Indian. Yeah, I played well. I even scored that day, although the game was very hard, was very tough. They scored us in second half. In the first half, they scored us. In the second half, when we get back in the pitch, we really worked hard, as if we are doing something that is I don't know what I can say.
Okay.
Yeah, and we played well that day. I scored, and the exam pace, my friend, scored, and we won 2-1.
Great. What's your favorite position when you're playing football?
11.
Number 11. Okay. So na mla chikunkunika kukona kulanga wa chikunkunika then mwakrosa. Okay. And you are a left footer?
Yes.
Okay. I heard someone saying, no, someone was comparing you to Kalusha Bwalia. I don't know if you heard something like that.
No.
That you have a left foot like Kalusha.
Yes, I use left. That is my special leg I use.
Okay, great. Can you remember how many goals you've scored? Maybe Rhoda can help. How many goals has she scored?
As in for this year?
Maybe from the time she joined Lusaka Dynamos.
She has scored more than 8 goals.
Okay.
Lusaka Dynamos, yes.
All right, and so many assists.
Yeah, so many assists.
Okay, so the visuals we are seeing, that's Lusaka Dynamos, and Siomala is somewhere there. Okay, interesting, and look physically fit. But they just ended season. Lusaka Dynamos, you looked like you were going to get the league, but in the end it was Green Buffaloes. Tell me how you felt that you couldn't win the league, Siomala. Nambeka bwanja no mwenzo chabu no bad league is muna win.
Ija monga ija ligi yenze monga ati oketeze tinafaita bonse bakuyamba kwatu tinafaka pushe mitima kwa bati tifunika chetu win ligi titengi but inaboya pezeka tebene bake futi nabota mbugwesa tempo nise jack tifakire ko inaboya pezeka tambugwesa tempo so ndivina tikosting so tija league tibuli 50 pounds.
Okay, all right. Tell me how you felt when you received the first call up to play for the national team.
Ndambela mshema nyingi. I felt very happy, Even my sister blessed me when I was going there in 2019. In under 20, that was my first time.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you were playing with the likes of Everine Katongo?
Yeah.
For under 20?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
How was your experience for under 20? Being called for the first time, did you impress? Did you feel you had impressed the coach?
Nze nawakondweresa but nawakondweresa kainaenda kulonga futhi ku South Africa. That was my first goal in South Africa.
The first goal for the national team?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I would like to have the feeling, first of all, that same game where you played and you scored, you were coming from the bench. Tiuze wanakuza chani wa coach ukalibongena mujanisi Zambia is down and that's the game.
I game inanyambira panja but pena sira first half. Bakocha wananiitana nonuza ati iyo ndoza tuwinisa ibola. So na ine pena nuza ati ndoza tuwinisa ibola. Sinankale mu dressing room wananuza ati cheo kaomingi. Wananuomingisa and pena ngena. Wananuza ati ndiyenza winisa bola inifunika nilangize kuchicharo chiziba ati na if also we can do something. Yeah. So pena ngena nani naluisha chako bati funika chicharo nani chioneko iwe nani noskansi ngakwanise kuchita vaso pena kwanisa kulonga.
Okay, that could describe a part. So that's Misozi. Okay, try there, but it went. The goalkeeper got it for Namibia. Hapa ni simutima sulimu hapa. Shua tikasale Africa Cup. Wow. So unangala chena hope at zona ningalonge but.
Naona che kamisi dokenenzo misa che. Yeah, my chances yena misa anabwa yaoneka ati mozi nzafunika nitengepo che mozi. For sure nothing like mozi.
But the display ungakambenze bwanji munacha bwanja as a team.
As a team bora ija tinacha achemushe. Tinacha achemushe otherwise never ngakambeko.
Wanakupa sana tough time wa Namibia.
Maningi. First half about pasa tough time maningi chabe. Neze kutea na wevi wenzi wanaulisha chat na wevi okay wenzi wanalimba na wevi wako bati na wevi wafunaenda kwa Africa Cup. Na ifite kwamba tunaenda kwa Africa Cup. So isi tunafaka hapo chini tima confidence.
Hesti kaona ndika go kaja the important go. Tiuze pewenze unankala na chance ja. What was running through your mind is you are carrying the whole country on your shoulders.
Nambira mushe maningi azimu muonera abantu muona mbirira mushe. Nambira mushe nane kunyamula ko charo chumunga I moment munga.
Okay. Wow. And I know after wangenesa like dressing room after a Sira game wanakuza bwanji ba coach. Like first wanakuza no ndiwo zati unisa manja after wa unisa team wa unisa. What did the coach say later on?
Wananuza ati waona venenzo kuuza. You just need to work hard and improve in everything that you are doing. Waona manja kwa watu winisa bora. Wananuza chema congratulations otherwise.
Okay. Alright. Manje team manje yenda kwa Africa Cup. What are your expectations kwa Africa Cup? Ibwela in the next 3 months or so.
Kuja tufunika chi kwenda working hard as a team. Kaipa team kama funika love unit ndipo madarisa mulungu. So kuja tufunika chi tikaendo sevenze as a team nga mwetina sevenzera pa kuyamba. Tisakashita vonse ndi. Na kwali nakutenga cha Africa Cup zakatenga. Na hope na confidence I'll do something even there.
Okay. And talking about no mwenzo misa maningi ni chani what was happening? Ma chance mwenzo nkala nayo but kuti mungenesa hao show.
Izaka ilima vopezeka ati bora ngati wakulidingana aliyensa mankala na chifukushi. So ya jama chances ya jozambo yamenyira mchifukushi. Eyo chindi ma chances ni opportunities yo longa lina. so the more umenyera panji the more chances yaenda yama bobwerera futi niwe azamba kubwera nayo manje abo kulongani shikwasira.
Okay. Tuze kupali jazz number 11. How did you ndiwe unasanga wale wanakusankira?
Mwanga pa face mwene zinakambira tuntama nishita inspire ni baba. That's why the jazz number ni maikoni. Nimafuna nkalacho mwanga heve nimafuna chokutia chi the way I like the way she plays. Yeah.
Right. So manje yakabwela Barbara. Tuzambo nkala bwanje.
Akabwela soche nimatenga namba inango kairuja. Ndiye mwino wa namba na nini zati ndio inatengira ko namba. So ngatsaripo ndirenza ivala ngataripo nzavala inango jazz.
Namba bwanje.
Nzavala ro 17.
Okay. Ku Dynamo zuvala jazz bwanje? 11 nako. Okay. All right. Margaret, tell us what's the biggest thing that you want to achieve in boxing?
I think the biggest thing that I want to achieve in boxing is to go to the Commonwealth, that's for sure, and to go to the Olympics. And moreover, I want to become a world champion one day.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you wish to become professional at some point?
100% sure. Yes, because that's what I'm working for, to become professional.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. I know sportsmen and women like, different hairstyles and so forth. Margaret, what's your favorite hairstyle?
I think my favorite hairstyle are dreadlocks.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So now we can see the dreadlocks. Okay. They are hiding, I'm sure, somewhere.
Inside the wig.
Okay. Siomala, we can see this hairstyle. What's this hairstyle? Kani mohawk ya chani ya madreds or ni bwanja. What hairstyle is this?
It's a mohawk, yeah.
Okay. All right. Rhoda, do you also play football?
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. What's your position?
Defense.
Defense. Okay. And that's your favorite hairstyle as well?
Yes.
Okay. Great. Okay, Siomala, what would be the biggest thing that you would want to achieve in football before your time to retire comes?
Is to play professional. Yeah. That is the most thing that I want, is to play professional football. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Anyway, shortly we'll be joined by Tandiwe Maduma, who will be giving us what is happening, the latest in terms of what is trending on social media and everywhere. Siomala, in the league, I'm sure this will be the second season for Lusaka Dynamos, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Like my team yo back, okay, tikakumana na team, okay, wamatipasa tough time. Which teams are those?
My team share with. Yeah. Red Arrows chena Buffalo. My team share matinga ya kochi. Tough chemunga wa Lusaka Dynamos.
Okay. Nanga matimu ya kukopala, matimu ya mkagwe.
Ya kopa beauty stima ya pa maningi. Kali ku tima washitashi underrate. Ati stima wa pa maningi monga mweti mazibira ati game ya na Buffalo izakosa le.
Okay. All right. Margaret, tell us what's your training type? How do you train? Just at the weekend we were watching boxing and we heard that Kudakwashe trains with men. Maybe that's the best. What's your type of training?
Okay. Mostly we train with men, yes, and that's very important for us. But I think my type of training, I do physique and we also do sparring, and I think what I've achieved and learned a lot in boxing is because I used to do sparring with professionals. I do sparring with professional boxers. I'm surrounded by professional boxers who are women, and that is Alice Mbewe and Lina Kasweka. I used to do sparring with them, and I'm a small weight, and then they are so like I'm achieving better. Yes.
Okay. So Siomala, tinaona wene Barbara bacha kuma China, wene heze onali wanaenda bonse, like monga weni timu bwanje ungafune kuchaya.
Chimeni ngafune kuchaya ko ngafune kwenda kuchaya ku Germany.
Ku Germany?
Yeah.
Timu bwanje.
Timu che iliyonse che azona che nande chikutia che kukuja chembo.
Ah, okay. But the team ye umakumbwira but zona nifuna nikachaye. I want to play for this team.
Real Madrid.
Real Madrid ka. Okay. All right. So ku national team, who is your best friend?
Elizabeth Mpesa.
Ku national team ka? Musankana mweka because mchoka kulusaka Dynamos. Okay. All right. Okay, that's great. For you, Margaret, I don't know, at what point would you want to say, now I want to be in professional fighting?
At one point, okay, like I have just said, I have to go for Olympics and Commonwealth Games. That's when I can turn professional.
Okay. Yes. All right. How can you describe your coach, Arioband?
Okay, my coach, he has really been there for me throughout, in bad times and in good times, both, because for a male coach to train us females, it's difficult because we are surrounded by men, and he's a male, so I think he's my dad. He's my shikulu at one time, he's my cousin, he's my friend, he's my best friend, because he really, the person I am today is because of him. Okay. Yes.
All right. Siomala, what words do you have for the founder of Lusaka Dynamos women's team, Shalala?
I would like to thank him for everything that he has done for me. He's been a parent for me for some 2 good years. Yeah, so I put everything in God's hands and let God protect him in everything that he's doing. And I put my team in any circumstance that we can face as Lusaka Dynamos. We are going to fight as a team and work hard, so we can prove to everyone that we can do better in Lusaka Dynamos.
Okay, all right. I think it's high time we join Tandiwe Maduma to give us what is trending. Tandiwe, good evening and welcome to Sports Hub.
Thank you so much. This is a grand opening of the month, I would call it, because this month is actually the month of gender equality campaign. So you've automatically joined us. Thank you for hosting women only.
Indeed. So tell us what's happening.
Okay, so what's happening in terms of social media, what we have the past week, yesterday, is that first of all we have the Shpolopolo goalkeeper, Hazel Nali, who arrived in Turkey yesterday. Very beautiful. She looks so fit, so nice in her yellow shoes and hoodie. That's very nice. She's actually the second to join the Turkey country in terms of football, apart from
Misozi Zulu.
Misozi Zulu, thank you. The name, I had lost the name there.
Okay.
Yeah. So she signed. She's actually in Group A. Faith, the team that she signed with, is actually in Group A. So we wish her the best. It's a beautiful way. I told you, it's a beautiful way of starting the month.
Indeed. Wow. Congratulations to her.
And then we also have something that you've already spoken about, which is the rally, and we have wait first before we go there. On Hazel Nelly, we have beautiful comments, and there's one funny comment which says, "Congratulations, also Turkey is close to Ukraine than Zambia." Very, very important. Very interesting there. So going furthermore, then we have the rally, which was very interesting, very beautiful very beautiful show rather, and we have this is a beautiful pair, modern, I would say. We have some beautiful comments from people. These people thanked the Goms, thanked the fans, the supporters, their friends, family, and just some comments from fans. They say, "Congratulations guys, you are the real African champions. You have represented Mother Zambia very well." They have indeed, and we just wish them the best. It's very interesting to see a woman participate. The last time we had a woman winning this first round modern was more than 50 years ago. So
Wow.
you can imagine Zambia has made history on that one.
Indeed, congratulations to the Goms team.
And finally, modern, we have the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Arts, PS, Chileshe Kangwa, who yesterday posted something on his page. He was actually congratulating Catherine Piri. Despite the loss, he congratulated her and said she should continue being the eye of Zambia, because she's still our champion. Despite the loss, she's still our champion, and we're very grateful for that. He further added that, let me just quote him. He further applauded Catherine's effort for remaining the country's champion and treasure despite losing Saturday's fight. He concluded his sport by urging business communities to take advantage of promoting sports either locally or internationally. And to the sportsmen and women, he also encouraged them to put in more effort into performing better and reaping more medals.
Great.
Yes, so we can actually encourage our sports people to put in more, and also those in the business segment to participate in the sponsorship of this.
Okay, great.
Yes.
Thank
That's
you very
all I
much,
had for
Landy.
you, Modern.
All
You're
right,
welcome.
so we straight away go into our challenges. I think we only handle ball juggling. I know she would say, no, it's unfair. I think Margaret Tembo. But let's see how she can handle ball juggling. Let's have the bow.
I think it's unfair.
Okay, there is the bow. Margaret, do you want to go first? Yes, you can go first.
No, I can, because I don't really know how to handle this
Okay,
ball.
so Mapepa, you can go somewhere near the screen there. Show us the ball juggling skills, and the time starts now. 1. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's all. Margaret, it's your time. It's your time.
It's my
your
time to do what?
Show us. No
Don't
ball
make
juggling. Yes, so lift the ball. Lift the ball. Lift the ball. Yes, you can go. Time starts now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Anyway, last challenge. You have to do arm wrestling. Come, Mapepa. Yes, Margaret will be here, and I'm the judge. Yes, very quickly. Yes, when I say 1, 2, 3, go, you go. 1, 2, 3, go. We see who is the strongest. Is it Mapepa or is it Margaret Tembo? It looks like Mapepa is the strongest and is about to defeat Margaret Piri, Margaret Tembo, the boxer here. Well. It looks like, okay, it's a draw. Well done. Ladies, thank you very much for making it through to Sports Hub. Until next time, my name is Modern Sinkala. Keep watching Sports Hub.
Pressure.